This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
What a great weekend I had. You know who I hung out with this weekend?
Don't you do this. You better
Tully
not.
Blanchard. Tully Blanchard, a former, it's like a fraternity. It's, we brothers stick together, a band of brothers, professionally known as the Four Horsemen. Rick, he came over and I grilled steaks for him the other night, and me and JJ had probably about an hour conversation, and then Lex, we were just chatting as well, and Paul Roma, we've missed each other's texts, and it just goes on and on, Conrad. It just goes on and on.
You know, folks think this is just something you and I do for the show, but all fair, you sent me a picture of you and Tully Blanchard holding up four fingers, and he said, "Here's proof. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it." And then eventually you got around to posting it, but you took that picture just to stick it to me. And I don't appreciate that. Just so you know.
I have witnesses, Conrad, that I said, we were at the big event. Great. It was, I did that a couple of years ago, but me and Karen went up and got to be by my old pal, Road Dog, and heard all kinds of impersonations. He's a funny feller. But no, we had a good time. Saw a lot of friends, got to see the Steiner brothers. Robbie's Raising Hell. He came over a couple of times to Road Dog's table and just did he took every picture on the table and made it one big pile and then walked off and laughed. So our vendor was really happy with that. Shout out to Lewis. But no, as I was in between a quick little bathroom break, I walked past Tully and, "Hey, Tully, good to see you. Hey, man." Then another guy, and then one of the vendors said, "Hey, can we get a picture of y'all together?" And I said, "Sure." So Conrad, I respect Tully and everything. We're both second generation. I'm third generation, but it's a family industry. And so I stood beside him and threw the peace sign up, the double J, two fingers up, and we took a photo. And that's the first one. And I got proof of that. I didn't send you that picture. And then I started to walk away, and he said, "Hey, Jeff, what about this?" And he held up the four. And I said, "Tully, don't do that. That'll aggravate Conrad. Please don't do that." He said, "No, I want you to do it." I said, "Tully, this is just going to aggravate my podcast partner. And I don't like to aggravate him.
That's not true. You love it. You live for it."
Conrad, I don't. And he said, "Come on, just throw it up, Jeff," because I did some research and I was listening to the podcast, and he says your deduction that you were actually the leader of the Four Horsemen in 97 makes complete sense. And,
he did not listen to the show. He did not say that. Tully Blanchard probably don't even know how to get a podcast on his phone.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.